Hey there, Shavawn with Nutrition Answered. I am a dietitian and a nutrition scientist on a mission to help you in every way I can meet your nutrition goals. And today's video vlog is all about how to have your top peak performance and 2 super simple secrets to do that. Really easy. Number 1, eat when you're hungry, and number 2, eat when you're satisfied before you get too full. And I know that sounds so simple, but here's why it works and it's important. We want top performance in life and in sports. And so often when we think about what's gonna get us there, we think nutrient specific. We might think, how much protein do I need before and after I exercise? Or how much carbohydrate do I need? But oftentimes we don't think, well, how much should I have? And am I having too much or too little? Because if we have too little food or we have too much, both can zap the energy from our muscles. So 2 simple ways to keep performance top notch. Number 1, eat when you're hungry. Don't let yourself become starving, don't let that feeling happen. Your body has a way of letting you know when it needs fuel. And if you ignore that and you let yourself get hungrier and hungrier and hungrier, your body has no choice but to start utilizing your stored energy. It's really not the way that your body wants to use energy. It's not its preferred source. So as you get hungrier and hungrier, you lose the ability to think well. And by the time it's mealtime, you are ravenous and it's hard to make a healthy decision. So more than often you'll make a food choice that isn't as healthy. And because we're so hungry, we overeat. Both of those consequences of not listening to our body and eating soon after we become hungry zaps our energy and zaps the energy from our muscles. So the solution, soon after you feel hungry, have a small snack or a small meal. That's the best way to keep your performance high and never lack in performance because you don't have enough fuel. Number 2, simple strategy to keep your performance high. Stop before you're full. Before you're full. Now, this is important because our body only does one thing well at a time. For example, if you ask your body to just exercise, it wants to do just that. But if you ask it to do 2 things at a time, like exercise and digest, it's gonna do both pretty poorly. So you might have experienced this before. Like at a tournament. Gets to lunchtime and you're starving at this point. You take down a huge sandwich, a sports drink, and chips. 30 minutes later, nap time. Right? You feel so tired, and that's because your body is doing one thing well. It's digesting. And during digestion, all of the blood leaves your extremities and moves to your stomach and your digestive tract to help with the digestive process. That's not what we want for peak performance. For peak performance, we want all of the blood flowing to our muscles. So the solution, have a plan ahead of time and eat healthy meals or snacks soon after we get hungry, and just enough to not feel hungry anymore, but not enough to make us feel super full. Friends and family of Silver State, I wish you peak performance and a wonderful season.